Good morning. Good morning. This is Susan McMullen, founder of the Social Sisterhood, mentor to women, and also a partner with Rodan and Fields. Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's 8:30. It's time for coffee and conversation. So we're going to wait just for a second. Hi, Jessie. How are you? I started just a minute ago, and I had to beep it off really quick because the other day, hey Karen, the other day video, whatever that is, it suddenly just died on me, and I realized that I did not have my your internet turned on. I was sucking it down from the 4G or whatever it was, so I didn't have a good connection. So totally user error, which anybody surprised about that? I'm not really technical, so there we go. So anyway, I'm so glad to have you all here this morning with me. It's Friday. It's Good Friday if you believe in your source as being God, and it's beautiful outside. I am looking at my window, and I have these gorgeous, gorgeous dogwoods blooming, and I think they're in more full bloom this year than they've ever been before. So I think it's supposed to be a great weekend. I'm a little out of sorts this morning. My husband's home. Which is awesome. It's just that sometimes it throws me way out of kilter. So I don't know how you guys are, but I like to kind of ease into the day. And with a cup of coffee, I like quiet. I like to read and meditate a little bit. And he likes to come down and turn on that music. And then he turns on his iPad and something's yapping in the background. And I'm like, you can't hear me, Karen. You can't, huh? Can you hear now? Let's see. Karen, refresh your video for a second and see if that helps. Because I hate that. Because, the day before yesterday, it cut out, user error. But yesterday, when I posted it, it was like, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was kind of like this the whole time. And that was really bizarre. And I couldn't fix it. By the end of the day, it was better. So, Karen, are you any better now? See if you can get in there. Hi, Judy. How are you? And Brian, it's nice to have you guys here. So the perfect thing we're going to talk about this morning, it's not going to be a really long video this morning, but I wanted to ask you a question. Who do you surround yourself with to really support you and make you feel good about you, but to really support you? And that... I'm sorry, I'm reading here. Karen's having a hard time getting some sound on here. And Jesse's trying to tell her what to do. So let's back up a second. So who is it that you surround yourself with that supports you? So we met yesterday with Social Sisterhood. And I will tell you, oh, good, Judy, thank you. So hi, Laura, how are you? Our Social Sisterhood met yesterday, and I have to tell you, we had a luncheon yesterday, and we had a speaker, and her name was Rebecca Curson, and she is fabulous. But the interesting thing is, the group that was there yesterday was, I can't think of a more supportive, wonderful group of women that were there, and I really thought about it all afternoon as I came home and spent the afternoon and did a couple other things going on. But, it was kind of funny because I had on some, I told you guys I struggle with my weight, so that's not a secret. But I had on an outfit yesterday because really when I was getting ready to go, I was like, well, this might be a problem. I'm going to have to go naked because I don't have any clothes to wear. And I finally managed to put on an outfit, and I wasn't feeling super beautiful in my outfit because I was tugging and pulling and stuff. And one of the girls there said, I love that. You look so beautiful. I love those colors and everything. And what a way to really kind of, just really uplift someone. She had no idea what she was saying to me, and that I didn't feel like I was looking stellar. And so that was really such a lovely way. And there was a couple glitches. We were supposed to be on the veranda, but it was too loud, so they moved us in. And everybody just was like, that's okay. We'll just move with it. We'll just, whatever. They were supportive of one another, introducing. There were 6 guests there, I think. And so it was just, it was a lovely, lovely, lovely group of people. And I thought, I can't think of anybody else I'd rather surround myself with that was supportive of one another. They have different modalities of different ways that they use some healing aspects. They, just different careers, things like that. But it was just like this is what we're meant to surround ourselves with. Now, on another note, I came home and had a conversation with someone, and this other person said, I don't understand why my friends don't support me more. And it was around, a habit that she's trying to change. And there's nobody that says, how you doing? What's, can we help you out? Let's do this. Are you interested in whatever it is? There's nobody that kind of supports her in that manner. And she said, I don't understand why they don't support me more. And I really felt bad, because what I wanted to say was, maybe it's not the right peeps, because sometimes we don't get support in the place that we think we should, like from families and friends and things like that. So it's really important to surround yourself and protect yourself with people who do support you. And it's okay that maybe they look at you and they go, I'm not really sure you should be doing that, or that's not a good fit for you. And that's fine. But it's whoever you surround yourself with really needs to say, I get what you're trying to do. How can I help you out? How can I support you? And in return, you probably need to be doing the same thing, right? So just be really careful and guarded with those outside forces. Interesting enough, the words that we hear and even the non-words that we hear sometimes are not, that don't support us. They really come in and they stick. And I was telling my friend the other day, it was kind of funny. Years ago when I was in nursing, I had this patient. And she was, I chalked it up to the fact that she was like 90 years old and confused. And I kept having to go in and put this IV in her arm. And she kept pulling it out. And I would say, please don't pull it out anymore, because I don't want to have to come back and keep sticking you. And I'd wrap it up and everything. But I was in there probably no less than 3 times. So the last time I went in there, I was standing and her head was at the back side and I was up here at the front and I was like doing my IV stuff, getting it together to start the IV. And all of a sudden I hear from this back, and it comes, this little voice says, you got a big old butt. Did you know that? And I jumped up like, I want to say, it's been here my entire life. It's been with me. But those words, and obviously I've never forgotten it. And it was from somebody who's like, it was a little old lady who was confused, but it stuck in my head enough that I remember to tell you that. And that's been years ago. But I remember when I was a kid, my nickname was BB. People thought that I didn't know that, but it stood for bubble butt. So isn't that interesting? But I remember that too. So the words we hear and the people that we surround ourselves with, they affect that chatter. And goodness knows we have enough chatter going on in our heads anyway. And so be careful. Guard yourself with the people that you surround yourself with, and make sure that they are people that are supportive and love you and will help you through your journey, because a lifetime is a long time, and we want it to be a fun time, a more playful time, a happy time. And it's not always going to be good. It's not always going to be roses. So we need people to help pick us up when we're not feeling so good, and when we change directions, oh, that's okay that we're changing directions, or like, I don't think that's good. Those supportive kind of people. So with that said, it is Friday. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up and hearts and things. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So again, before you go, we had an awesome time yesterday in the Social Sisterhood. If you'd like any more information about that at all, please go to Susan McMullen, SusanMcMullen.com. There's a Social Sisterhood in the menu board. We are adding new members daily, and we'd love to have you. Or if you have any questions about that, you're welcome to email me at all, or send me a Facebook thing. And also, if you're interested in knowing any more about Rodan and Fields, I'm happy to talk to you there. I am not going to be one of those people, so I would love to talk to you there. So, oh my goodness. So, yes, thank you so much for being here and for enjoying the morning with me. You helped me start my day, and this is really very cool. So I didn't know what was going to happen when I started doing this, but this is awesome. I love it. I love each of you. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do something for you this weekend. Enjoy it. And I'll see you back on Monday morning at 8:30. All right now. Have a great one. Bye now.